All right, guys, let's get started. I think it's just the two of you. Three. So let me see. 1, 2, 3. All right. So what we're doing, guys, today, we're gonna do a long workout, 5 rounds per time, 15 deadlifts, 8 handstand push-ups, 12 power cleans, 10 ring dips, 9 pendlay rows, 15 push-ups. So deadlifts you can do at home with dumbbells or barbell, whatever you have. Handstand push-ups you can do at home. It's either you do handstand push-ups or you do downward dog push-ups, or if needed, all right, we're gonna do strict press. So let's say you're doing the deadlifts and then you want to do strict press, you can always do strict press. Remember, it's 5 rounds. So whatever you see, you do it times 5. If you can do handstand push-ups and 8 is a very big number, and then all of a sudden you want to do 5 rounds of 8, you might need to scale either the movement or the reps. If you can do handstand push-ups, scale the reps. If you can only do 2 handstand push-ups, maybe you scale down to 4. So it doesn't take you 3 minutes to complete 8. 12 power cleans you can do with dumbbells or barbell. 10 ring dips, or like get on a chair on a bench to do dips. You can do again home. You don't need to really modify it. Pendlay rows is anyway with a barbell, or dumbbells, so you can do that at home as well. And push-ups are push-ups. So the only thing that might need adjustment is your handstand push-ups. If you can do handstand push-ups, to do them somehow like either downward dog or strict press or less numbers. And then your ring dips, if you don't have rings, you just do normal dips. All right, we're gonna start warming up now. This, what? Let me turn it around to find the right angle. No, I think it's better. It's like this. Yes, it is. All right, guys. So, yes, perfect. All right, guys. So we're gonna start with warming up, and we're gonna start with workouts. You're gonna start from here, push the hips back. You're gonna walk out all the way in front of you and then back up. We're going to do this 5 times. Make sure when you're going back, the hips are going back, the knees are straight. When you're working out, all right, you're not bending the knees. Same way, back up. Let's go, guys. Oh, it's hot. We're doing 5 times workouts. Then what we're going to do, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna start nice and easy, knees together, going left and right. And then as soon as we have done this about 8 to 10 times, 4 to 5 on each side, we're gonna do something very similar. Just finish with this. Next thing we're going to do is gonna be straight legs. You're gonna raise one leg up. You're gonna bring it towards one opposite arm, then down, raise the other leg, bring it towards the opposite arm, and then back in the middle. Again, 4 to 5 each side. Then guys, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. From here, going right to left. Again, 4 to 5. And then from facing down, you're gonna put more or less the hands next to the shoulders, and then you're gonna press up and down 5, 6 times, stretching that back, pretty much arching that back, stretching more your abs. And then you're gonna turn around, and you're gonna roll back in the middle, forward, roll back to the right, forward, and to the left. Just warming up those hamstrings and lower back. Keep the legs straight, especially when you come forward. Push the knees down, grab your toes, get a good stretch at the back of your legs. All right, guys. Now, we're gonna warm up a bit more the shoulders, and we're ready to start just for the push-ups and handstand push-ups. So what we're going to do, one, we're gonna go into a puppy dog, straight down, just hold there, hips above the knees, push the head down, stretching your upper back. And then you're gonna go on your hands and knees, and then what you're going to do, you're gonna do shoulder rotations one way and then the other way. So you're going up, rounding the back, forward, down, squeeze the shoulder blades and back, and then the other way. And then from there, guys, you're gonna open up and reach for the sky. Gonna have some rotation now. Middle upper back, open up and reach for the sky, straight down. Yes, guys. Again, 4 to 5 each side, enough to get you going. All right, guys, when you're done, take a second. So we're gonna warm up all the dumbbell movements before we go into the pressing, which is 2 movements. So first thing I want you to do, guys, we're gonna hold one dumbbell with both hands, and then what we're going to do, we're gonna do a partial deadlift to warm up the hamstrings. So from here, push the hips back, make sure the hamstrings before you bend the knees are really working, and then come up. One dumbbell, both hands, soft knees, hips back, so you're getting this angle here, so you're not just bending over. Slow and control, guys, 5, 6 times. Nice, sending those hips back. You should be feeling the back of your leg. Good, guys. So now, give me a second. We're gonna continue now to the full deadlift, all right? We're like that, still with one dumbbell, hold it with both hands. And what you're going to do, you're sending the hips back, slightly re-bending and coming down. So you can see before you could only go here, now you're slightly re-bending the knees to go lower, all right? Let's continue with the full deadlift. With one dumbbell just to get everything moving, feeling okay before we add the second dumbbell. All right, guys. Then from there, we're gonna go into the power clean. So we're gonna start with one dumbbell. You're gonna hold it by your side. And what I want you to do, you're gonna do similar thing like we did now, the deadlift. You're gonna sit down, and on the way up, rather than just standing tall, I want you to come on your toes, squeeze and shrug. So it's gonna look like this. So you want to be explosive and pause at the top. We're gonna do that 5 times with the left, 5 times with the right. Dumbbell next to your side, coming up at the top, one movement, squeeze on toes and shrug. 5 times and switch, guys. We're doing the same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna do the power clean, which is the same thing. You can jump or you can keep your feet on the floor. For now, we're gonna start with a bend of the knees when you catch. So if you jump, it's the same thing. Jump and catch into a dip. If you don't wanna jump, do the same thing. Extend and catch into a dip. All right, let's go, guys. Make sure you're fully extending before you jump or catch. It's completely up to you whether you want to jump or whether you want to keep the feet down, but make sure you get that extension we just worked on. Again, 5 and 5. And then from there, guys, we're going into the pendley rows. One arm, bend over, all the way down if possible, pull and down. When you're pulling, it's the same as you have it in front of you. Keep it close, not shrugging elbows back and down, leading with the elbow, pulling back up, not here. Again, 5 and 5. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. And then as soon as you do, guys, 5 and 5, rest for a second. Now, if you're using a barbell, load the barbell at the weight. It's between 40 and 60 kilos. The deadlifts obviously are not gonna be too hard, but think of like, can I do pendley rows with that weight? That might be actually your limiting factor, not your cleans. So it's for the guys, it's between 40 and 60. For the girls, it's between 20 and 40. So find what works for you. And what I want us to do now, if you're using a barbell, you're using those weights. If not, you're using 2 dumbbells. I want you to do 6 deadlifts, all right? 6 power cleans and 6 pendley rows. All right, let's go, guys. 6, 6, 6 of everything to warm up the movements, to get the heart rate a bit up. 6 deadlifts, 6 power cleans, 6 pendley rows. Nice, guys. We're doing 6, 6, 6, and then we're resting. Nice, Zamir. Nice, Narisa. I'm guessing Carol is doing it on the side as well. Yes, good. Yes, Nick. All right, guys. So now we're gonna go into the, give yourself a second, shake off your arms, have some water. we're gonna go into the pressing movements. As you can see, these are all some kind of pulling movements. Now we're gonna go into the pressing movements, which is handstand push-ups. Sorry, my bad. Actually, before we go to handstand push-ups, it would be better to start the other way around. So first thing I want you to do, guys, is to go to do some push-ups. You can either do them on your knees or you can do normal push-ups. Just make sure when you go down, your chest touches the floor. Let's go, guys. 5 push-ups. Good. Shake off your arms. So now, before we go into handstand push-ups, for your dips, if you don't have range, don't even worry about it. What you can do is either use a bench, a box, a chair, all right, where you put your hands on it. I'm going to show you right here. Oh, all right. So if you're using a bench, imagine I'm having both of my hands here. You're going down and up. So find something that you can put your hands on to do dips. If you have 2 chairs that are solid, you can grab on either side of the chair and do proper dips. So Narissa and Carolis, you might be able to use the blocks for that. And Nick, well, yes, what do you have there? Parallels? Yes, just do dips there. If you want to challenge it for yourself, it's going to be impossible to keep the legs up. What you do, yes, put something to put the legs on. Ideally, the same level. If it's higher, nice, Carolis. Yes, that's perfect. Yes, Nick, those chairs look better. Good. All right, guys, excellent. So yes, these are ways of doing dips. 2 chairs together on 1 chair, on whatever you have where you can go down and up. Make sure it's stable so you don't fall down. So now we're gonna go to the handstand push-ups. Before we go to the handstand push-ups, we're gonna start with scaling option 1, which is the downward dog push-ups. So downward dog is the same as a workout, but you stop halfway. So you're gonna be here, all right, more or less. So as you can see, there's a big angle. I'm gonna bring my knees down because I can't really do it properly. When you're coming down, your head comes down slightly in front of the hands, and then you press up and the head comes through. Down and back. You're doing it from this position. Let's go, guys. Give it a try. Good. Samir, bring the legs a bit closer to the hands. Good. And go again. That should be enough. Good. That's so much better. Nice. And guys, if you want to increase the difficulty of downward dog, put the legs on an elevated, enough, Zamir, rest, rest, rest. Don't do too many. You want to put the feet on a higher level, whether that's like a small box, a chair. If you raise the feet, it becomes much harder because that means more weight is over the shoulders. And eventually, when you can do it properly, you can raise the feet all the way. That means you're upside down against the wall. So same way you're upside down, we're taking it a bit lower, you can play with this. If you can't do it against the wall, you do it on the floor and then raise the feet to make it a bit harder. If you can do it against the wall, kick upside down on the wall and do your handstand push-ups. Let's go, guys. If you can do handstand push-ups, find a wall and please do your handstand push-ups. Good. The other option is exactly what Nick is doing, the strict press. So if you don't want to do, if you can do handstand push-ups, if you don't want to do downward dog push-ups, you can always do strict press. So you grab the dumbbells or the barbell and you just press up and down, right? We can always do strict press or push press if needed. usually it's better to do strict press, but you can always do push press. I would suggest maybe like going for downward dog push-ups as you get a break from the barbell, because as you can see, the workout is a barbell and body weight movement. So Nick, you can do strict press, absolutely fine. But I would prefer doing downward dog push-ups. Feet on a chair, feet on the thing where the garter is separated. Even if you raise the feet by a few inches, it's perfect. It's actually gonna make it hard. Just make sure your kind of hips really high. The higher the hips and the feet, the harder it is. All right, so I'm gonna share one more time the workout, guys. Do you want to write down the numbers maybe? Because for a reason they're quite confusing. I can't make sense of it. I can't make sense of it. All right.
Definitely drunk when he did this.
Sorry?
Maybe BJ was drunk when he did this.
I mean, I'm trying to see if there is 15-8, then 12-10, then 9. You know, if something's going down or up. There's a 15 and 8, 12 and 10. Okay, I don't know how, guys, you're gonna remember it. Please write it down. Nothing wrong with the rep scheme. It's just that's why usually we use 5s or 3s, because it's easier to remember. In the middle of a workout, it's really hard to 15-8, and then it's like you're using random. It's really hard. I know, because I've done workouts, I've designed workouts the same. So write it down somewhere, a piece of paper, I don't know, somewhere, write it down. It's gonna help you a lot. So we have 15 deadlifts, 8 handstand push-ups, 12 power cleans, 10 ring dips, 9 rows, 15 push-ups.
And Vasos, I have a couple of different kettlebells, different weights. Should I use the same one, or should I like do deadlift with the heavier ones?
I'm confused. You mean for the movement? Sorry. I'm not confused now. I would suggest, yes, use different ones. Do your deadlifts and your power cleans with whatever you can. And then the Penley rows, for example, if you're doing the deadlifts at 32, you might struggle a lot with the Penley rows. So I would suggest, yes, if you have the option, go for it, 100%. Guys, again, because you're gonna adjust the workout no matter what. Adjust it to what you have. If you have a barbell and you wanna use one weight, yes, the deadlifts are not gonna be heavy, but it doesn't matter. All right, if you have 3 barbells, set up 3 barbells, go for it. Like, it's a workout, we're trying to get you like to, if you do it and you push hard and the stimulus is right, it's gonna work. It's not about whether you do it in 15 or 16 minutes because you use 2 different dumbbells. Just do what actually is going to challenge you the most, but not slow you down. Guys, is everyone done with writing down the workout? Okay, I'm guessing it's a yes. If not, I'm going to share it again. So we have 5 rounds of this. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to give you, we've done all the workouts, like a minute, make sure everything is set up, you have water, and we're going to start. In terms of going unbroken, if the deadlift is light, it's very easy to go unbroken. The power cleans, there is no need to. If it's dumbbells, it's a bit easier to go unbroken. I'm not gonna lie, if it's dumbbells, kettlebells still challenging. So again, doesn't need to be unbroken, the power cleans, but don't waste too much time. Handstand push-ups, up to you. You know if you need to break them. The Penley rows, ideally unbroken. Try not to lose too much the form. Try not to round and stand up. If it needs, drop it down, shake it off, and do it again. Push-ups, funnily enough, that might be the thing that you actually break more than anything if needed. So do that, be smart. The ring dips, it depends how you're doing the dips. It might be okay unbroken unless it's actually ring dips, because that is high level difficulty. So do not go all out on the first round. Don't go out like a maniac. There are 6 different movements. There's a lot of reps. you can go unbroken, but make sure that on the second round, if you need to, you can actually go faster. All right. So having said that, I'm gonna turn off my camera so I can see you better, guys. I'm gonna grab my, where am I? Yes. All right. Stopwatch. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1, and go. 5 rounds, guys. Approaching the 3 minutes, guys. Nice, Zamir, and again, start. That's 3:30 round. Nice, guys, good pace. You're on the second round. Make sure if needed, third and fourth can be actually faster. I know it might not happen, but don't burn out. 7 minutes in, guys. 7 minutes in. Nice, Carolis. I mean, if you want to, you can do the push-ups normal. If they're too hard, stay on the knees. I'm just, yeah. Because actually, if you go on the knees, you might end up, if you go on the feet, it might be too hard, but you know better. Ten minutes, guys. Come on, guys.
Vas, is it RFT or AMRAP?
5 rounds. Just over 15 minutes, guys. Come on, guys, let's finish it. You're doing very good. Come on, Carolis, let's go, guys. Twenty minutes, guys. Twenty and a half, Samir. 20, 30. Carolis, are you done? Okay, go. 22 and a couple seconds, 2-3 seconds, Nick. 2 minutes to cap it, Carolis. Let's go. One minute to go. Nice, Carolis. Keep going. I'm gonna start stretching now, but keep going. Finish it. Because that's 25 minutes now. And now we're gonna start. Let me turn it on. Yeah. Carolis, keep going. The rest of you guys, sit down. Let's go into a forward fold. Grab your toes, head down, take a few breaths there, and relax. Stay here, holding your toes. Right. And from there, sorry, what? From there, guys, go into a child's pose, all the way back. All right, guys, then from there, you're gonna sit down, one arm under the other, and just grab your hands if possible. Hold a bit longer before we switch, another 10 seconds. Then switch, guys. Other arm under.
time, Vasos.
All right, guys, and that's another 30 seconds and rest. Good, guys. Rest. That's it. All done. Finished, Carolis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 28 minutes. All right, guys. All done. Long workout today. Enjoy
What
the
happened
rest.
to you? What
I
happened to your arm?
had a wrist surgery. Yes.
You had wrist issues before, right?
Yeah. And I had like a ligament reconstruction on my wrist.
Wow.
Yes.
Hope it heals soon.
Hmm?
Hope it heals soon.
6 months.
Why do you need two wrists? You got one.
It's all right. Like, yeah. It's gonna be fine, I guess.
You can just curl loads on your left now.
Huh?
Even them out. You just do loads of curls on your left.
Nah, I can't do much on the left anyway. It's like very sloppy all over the place. All right, guys, all done. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Cheers, Vasos.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.